Today I'm going to cover something that everybody meets, the Grim Reaper. Now these are log of unnormal deaths. They're obituaries. Some are quite funny, some are not. I hope you enjoy this, but all stories are true. They have been taken directly out of a newspaper with names changed to protect the innocent. The first case I'm going to cover is the case of a man who was found dead in a lion's cage. He had been consumed to the point where they could not identify him. This was dated 1943. This was written by a poet who wrote his own obituary. Long ago I was born. Was it free or was it fate? And my parents that morn had one over the night. I don't want you to think that she cried as a boy drove my parents to drink. In the transports of the day, that is not what I meant. My arrival was not as one great event, but as a normal routine, for my path to the north had been traveled by others and greeted me at birth. Wore 5 sisters, 3 brothers, now I'm dead, was my span, from the wound to the lamb, just a stage and a plan or a sentence of doom. Have I passed? Have I failed? I have not yet been told. What waits me is to be unveiled. It is a mane tinged with gold. This, of course, is the gist of the great cosmic joke. For just what is that minced cloud of glory or smoke. This is Lady Nance Lewis III. She suddenly died on June 4th of 1943 of a heart attack. This is her father, a picture of it. And here is Lady. She is a dog. Cornelius Collins, a Civil War veteran, who also was an undertaker for 35 years. He was 28 years, died yesterday morning at home on Ames Avenue in Rutherford. He was 78. He was born in Littleton, but he served under Custer. Now, he was found dead in his bed. It was not an abnormal obituary to say, but I find it amazing that he was a doctor in the town. He was a health board inspector. He was a coroner, and he was the first marshal of the borough, and he served under Custer. This is a truly sad story. A lady was visiting friends and was in a car accident that killed herself, and her fiance was so distraught and so upset about it, he ended up hanging himself. It was sad. She died in a car accident, and then he died. Sad case. Here's a story of a man that thought that he escaped from the gallows. He was found dead a few days later. He was one of the most eagerly desired criminals that had died unknown and had been identified by the description of the man. He had been charged with murder, and he was scheduled to be put down by the gallows when he escaped, and he was found dead days later on the streets. This is the story of a man that was had a little bit too much to drink, and he was trying to pull his boat into the pier or tie it up at the dock or whatever, and he had never gotten home, so they went looking for him, and he was partially out of the water, but lying beside this boat dead. He had drowned in the mud.